going back to what you said about sometimes you have to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of guys realize that's not always a bad thing. When my first job, so I work in information technology, for a living. Uh, one of these days, this podcast is going to be my full-time job, but not today. But so I work in information technology. My first IT company I worked for, they paid me pretty well, and I was just doing like help desk, desktop level support, and I ended up like button heads with the manager at that place, and so I ended up getting let go, and so I had to, and at that time I was like the the only person working. My wife didn't work. I had a baby girl at home. I had to get back into a job fast. I didn't have the luxury of like holding out for a better paying position. So I put resumes out there like that first week, and then like the second week I spent the whole time interviewing, and then I picked up a gig at another company that paid decent, but it was like I had to take like a $5,000 a year pay cut. And when I first did that, I was just like, oh shit, this is terrible, but whatever. It'll pay the bills. We'll just redo the budget and we'll make it work. But it was the best thing I ever did for my career because that was a smaller company. I was able to move up faster in that company. When I got there, I came from a big like tech firm where we were dealing with like 600 help desk calls a day. And so I was just like swamped all day dealing with triage and all this stuff with people's issues. And when I went to that company, like they had two other help desk guys that were just struggling to fix problems. And I was just closing tickets out because I was used to a much higher paced environment. And they saw that, they're like, Jesus Christ, this guy just fucking kills it. And so they immediately like I would say like after my half a year being there, they promoted me to a systems administrator. So I immediately went from being like help desk desktop guy to like the next stage of my career. And then from there, I was able to get an even better job and a better job. So like if I didn't take that step back, I wouldn't have been able to move up as fast as I did in my career. So it's not always a bad thing to take that step back.
Yeah, the principles in the book can be applied to more than just dating and relationships. Keeping your options open in all aspects of life. You never know what door is going to open for you, and you can't be afraid to walk through that door.